Hi yarn lovers, it's Gary and here I am in my living room once again coming to you from Vancouver, Canada. So welcome. This is video number 19 and I just filmed the previous video a few hours before. It is December the 9th, 2019 and it's dark outside, just beyond 6 p.m. So I'm nice and cozy in here and sitting by the lit up tree. So it is very festive. I have a yarn reveal to show you. I purchased some yarn. Well, I didn't actually purchase it, but my husband went down to Seattle and he was with his curling team and they had entered into a bonspiel to curl the weekend that just passed. And right next to the rink was a Hobby Lobby store. Now I knew all of this beforehand, so I kind of jumped in and said, would you mind picking me up some yarn from Hobby Lobby? Because Hobby Lobby is in the States. It doesn't have branches in Canada and they don't ship internationally. So he said that he would inquire with the driver, and luckily for me there was a little room in the car with the 4 team members and all of their equipment that I could actually purchase some yarn. So I did control myself. And I bought the house brand called Yarnbee, and this collection here is all the soft and sleek, low peeling acrylic yarn. Just before I show you the yarn, I want to talk to people who are maybe not familiar with Canada's, well, the sport of curling. It's quite big in Canada and other parts of Europe as well. And it's reached Olympic standards. But before I came to Canada in 2000, I did not know what curling was. And I was quickly educated when I met Canadian friends and they took me to a couple of curling games. And it's so interesting. So if you've never heard of curling, Google curling, like C-U-R-L-I-N-G, and look for anything that looks like it's on ice, if you've got various thumbnails to choose from, and give a couple of clips a go. It would be so interesting for you. There's lots of yelling, there's brooms involved, sweeping, they throw or slide on ice really low and they release these granite rocks from their hand, and they try and get the other end of the sheet. There's what they call the house, and it's a series of rings that looks a little bit like a target, and they try and maneuver around that target for points. So yeah, that's a very crude and a brief analogy, I guess, or description of the sport. But there are more finesse ways of talking about curling, and I'm not the person to be asking. But thank you to the guys who went down and waited for hubby to go through Hobby Lobby and get all of my yarn. I really appreciate that you stopped for him and for me to get my stuff. And you did give me an interesting video that the yarn was purchased and you had it safely tucked away in the hotel. So thank you for that interesting video. I laughed so hard. So with that, I will talk about the yarn. What I have here, as I mentioned, was the Yarnbee Soft and Sleek, low peeling, 100% acrylic. And this colorway here is called Gray Mist or Silver Mist? Silver Mist. And it's speckled yarn. So the base color is gray and the speckles are kind of like a brownish color. These would be really nice as mittens, and if I had enough I would do a set of mittens and a toque or a beanie. So let's talk about what you get inside of this yarn. In it is 4 ounces and 186 yards. It is recommending 5mm set of knitting needles or 6mm crochet hook. It's a product that's made in Turkey, and you can wash this in warm, and it doesn't look like you can tumble dry it though. There seems to be a cross through a square, so washing is okay, maybe lay flat to dry. It's considered a 4-weight, so a medium 4-weight, and it's very soft and it passes the squishy test. I think that these skeins have been very squished in the store. A little man-handled or woman-handled, I think. Don't you? So each skein is $3.99, but right now Hobby Lobby is having a sale and they're selling yarn, maybe just Yarn Bee collection, I'm not sure, or all yarn. If you're interested in going to that sale, just be sure to check whether it's just the Yarn Bee collection or whether it covers all yarn. So there's a 30% off, and I got that on these skeins. So I paid a little over $2, maybe $2.60 per skein. So that's that color. In a similar kind of splotty color is this one here called Oatmeal. Again, maybe mittens and a matching hat. I got another one in there, the same collection, and this one's a little different. It's treated as more of a tonal variation, and it has that denim feel to it, denim wash. And this colorway is called Berry Mix. So it ranges from like all different purples, hence the berry, I guess, berry colors. And my favorite one is this one called Blue Denim, or Denim Blues, I should say. I'm always reading them the wrong way around. And this one I think would make up a nice scarf. So I'll probably start with this one. Very, very soft. And the final one, because I was on a restricted number of yarns that I could get, was this one here. And this one's color is purple green multi. It's also in that denim wash kind of style. Hang on, is that the same one? Let me just look. Yes, it is. Purple green denim wash. I really like this one too. And this one also was a bit heavily squished. So yeah, that's my little mini yarn haul that hubby bought back for me from Hobby Lobby. So I'm really satisfied with that yarn haul. And next time I'm in Seattle, I want to go visit that store. It's on Aurora Avenue, and he told me that his service was amazing at that store location. And a little bit about the team as well, the curling team that my husband curls with. So one of the team members, I won't mention his name, but let's just call him Daddy. So Daddy had gifted me something. He had gifted me this washcloth, a knitted washcloth that his mother supplied him. I guess she's a knitter and crocheter as well, and she gives him, I guess, a series of washcloths for, I don't know, maybe gifts to him. So he gifted me one of her one, and I haven't used it yet. I wanted to show you guys. I just thought that was a lovely little gesture. And she's in Saskatchewan, so I like that this craft is bringing the world closer together. And Saskatchewan's, it's a far way away from Vancouver, but thank you, Daddy, for your mother's knitted up dishcloth, and I will honor that and love using it when I am doing my dishes. So thank you for that. that's about all I have to say. Just a little bit of housekeeping as per usual, that I am not affiliated with any brands or any of the companies mentioned in this video. I have bought all this yarn myself, so you get my honest opinions. And yeah, and that's about it, I guess. If you've liked this video or found anything of use, please subscribe and consider giving me a thumbs up, like, and share this video with your yarny friends. And if you want to hit that bell for future videos so you don't miss out on anything, please go ahead. They're somewhere along here on this video. And I hope you have a great evening. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.